So it looks like Chrisean is done with Blueface for good because she just took to social media to throw the mother of all shade at him and his mama.
Go ahead, use your little 15 seconds of fame right now. It's cool. Fuck is you talking about?
Chrisean just gave birth to their son a couple of days ago, but it looks like the relationship with Blueface is done for good because she just exposed him and his mama for being hella weird and made it clear that she is never taking him back. Is she planning to never let Blueface see their son?
He trying to base at me because I put everybody on blast. So he trying to pull off.
So it looks like our girl Chrisean has finally seen the light because she just threw the mother of all shade towards Blueface and his mom. Now Chrisean recently gave birth to her and Blueface's son, and when I tell y'all that there has been a whole lot of drama and chaos between them, you better believe it. It's not really surprising though that things are messy between them because they are known for having a very messy and tumultuous relationship. It's been like that from the very start of their relationship because they've always been like that. They have been known to put hands on each other in public, and they get into messy arguments that lead to a whole lot of chaos and destruction. Fans have been begging Chrisean to dump Blueface because it's obvious as F that he low-key hates her and doesn't want her to be great. But then Chrisean announced her pregnancy earlier this year, and people thought that Blueface would eventually start treating her better because she was carrying their child. Fans believe that Blueface would finally get it together and try to be better to Chrisean, but the reverse was the case because he started treating her even worse when she got pregnant. He threw shots at her every day when she announced the pregnancy, saying, "To answer y'all's questions, yes, me and Rock are officially done. It's strictly business. I tried it and clearly it wasn't given before she announced. She's pregnant with somebody else's child, not mine. Rock has had encounters with 10 different men in the last year. Until I see a DNA test, then it's not mine." Now this was absolutely trifling, but Blueface made it clear that he didn't want the baby and he was putting pressure on Chrisean to get rid of the pregnancy, but she didn't want to get rid of him because she wanted the baby. Well, from then on, Blueface started attacking her every time she posted about how she was looking forward to meeting her baby as well as her pregnancy journey. There was a time she made a post on Instagram saying, "When I seen the face of what was growing inside of me, I had to pray the fear away of being a mommy. I instantly fell in love when I saw the face and heard the heartbeat. The bad thoughts like I effed up, but I had to separate my heartbreak from the biggest thing that I prayed for in the beginning." Blueface then decided to mess things up by posting a screenshot of a private conversation he had with her where he said, "I'm gonna be a cheater forever. I'm not even gonna hide it for real. Getting rid of it will give you a chance to be your own person. A baby will make us stuck, and you don't want to be stuck with somebody like me considering the way I already feel about you." It was a very sad situation, and people were wondering why on earth Chrisean didn't just leave because she was treated so badly. We can't even take a deep dive into the things that Blueface did to Chrisean while she was pregnant. He was basically throwing his baby mama Jaden in Chrisean's face and making it clear that he would not be present in Chrisean and her baby's life. It turns out that there was an important reason that Chrisean wouldn't leave Blueface even with how he treated her, but we're gonna get to that part in a little bit. Now, a couple of months ago, Chrisean went live on Instagram to reveal that she was dumping Blueface for good and no longer wanted to be associated with him. She revealed that she had a wake-up call when he threatened to kick her in the stomach so hard that she would bleed for days, knowing fully well how dangerous that would be for her and her baby.
He like a schoolyard crip. Look at in his eyes. Like, you don't think I'll kick you and kick you in your stomach and you be for months? Like, then he took my phone, make sure I wasn't recording and none of that. Like, all right, long story short, right? I try to get up. He like make one more step to the door. I'm up. Like, yo was like psychopathically weird.
This was when the light bulbs finally went off for her in her head and she realized how messed up her situation was. She realized that Blueface must really hate her because it takes a lot of hate to threaten the mother of your child with something like that. She made up in her mind right then and there to leave him for good because she had to protect herself and her baby. But she couldn't leave because he controlled all of her money.
That's $60,000 in a weekend. Plus the $200,000 we make together, Cause I ended up putting my checks combined when we did Zoe. And then for me to have not a dollar in control in my name on purpose. So when you do make those threats, when you do get all like that, you just know my back against the wall, yo. It's hard to leave something that you worked hard for. Like, I'm not finna leave a couple M's or that I know that's to my name with you.
And she really didn't have any access to her own funds. So it turns out that the real reason Chrisean has been sticking with Blueface is that, well, she is simply stuck. In addition to the physical abuse, he has also been abusing her financially because he just won't let her have access to her own money. This kind of explains why she keeps going back to him no matter how much he embarrasses her. It was so bad that at one point she had to have Zeus, which is the network running her reality TV show Baddies, pay him her money. So Blueface had the network tie their paychecks together and to pay him directly. He also controls the money that she gets from club appearances and stuff like that. Well, Chrisean finally made up in her mind to leave, and if y'all think that she was bluffing like she has been doing this whole time, she wasn't. She went to the network and had them separate her checks from his, and she started taking charge of her own money and keeping money away. Well, when Blueface found out about this, he lost his cool and threw her out, but she was already prepared and she landed on her feet.
Boom, my already packed in the house. He just had somebody to put it outside. Boom, I said f it. Boom, moved into this expensive ass crib, yo. Yeah, you could call it an Airbnb, but who the f really paying $30,000 a month? Me. These steps that I'm taking to be okay, to be all right, to be safe, to be just in my skin, like all right.
She had been planning things out and she has been thriving since she left him, and she seems to be in a much better place now.
As soon as he said that, something clicked in my head. Like, it was weird. Like, I was like, ooh, I'm done with you. I just need to work on separating everything before I be asked out. So when he tried to leave me asked out, the process was already started. I already made over $200,000. Then I'm like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave everything and not look back for real. Like,
it's been refreshing to see this calmer and more mature side of her, and fans are loving it. She eventually went into labor a couple of days later, and she decided to take the fans along on the childbirth. So she went live on Instagram.
Are you live?
yeah.
All right. How about maybe if you took the phone off your hand?
Lisa.
I'm so tired of doing phones.
So sit that down for a
All
second.
right, I just want to remember this day.
Now, the first thing that people noticed was that Blueface was not in the room with her as the father of the baby. But luckily for her, she had a strong support system who was there with her every step of the way. While she was in labor, Blueface chose to be disrespectful by posting pictures of him and his baby mama Jaden. But he didn't stop there, because he then posted a video of himself partying and living it up in Miami.
Another day.
And then his mom decided to chase clout on social media, because then she posted, "I'm coming, Rock, call me if you really in labor. I had a dream she went running down the street trying to get him to come. Then I was talking to like 8 of her family members. We was praying, Lord, what you got going on? But he did not come yet." Listen, not her exposing her son for being a deadbeat, but if y'all bet that she felt any kind of compassion for Chrisean, she didn't, because she then went live to shame Chrisean for having a baby with Blueface and defending him for not being there.
Put on our big girl panties and realized we slept with a dude that already had a ready-made family, and he can't come over here and play like this, because that would destroy his foundation over there. So he can't come over here and play house with this.
Blueface also tweeted, "Social media is all entertainment for me, guys. Nothing I say or do has anything to do with Rock. I broke up with her 3 months ago. I'm with someone else now. I've been posting my baby mama nonstop for 3 months now. I'm all about Jaden now. Please keep me and Rock out the same conversation. Respect my baby mama." Well, Chrisean gave birth to a healthy baby boy, and the look on her face shows that she is crazy in love with her child already.
You want to see how big his hand is?
She then clapped back at him and his mom saying, I simply ain't invite him. I went to my city to have my child. None of you weird people ain't finna be around my son. I'm all he got. I'ma do everything I can to protect him from hate and jealousy or anything. His name is Chrisean and he will be loved and respected. She also posted, I can't wait to reveal the leveling up, the new everything. I can't wait to fly back to LA after healing and moving into my new home. I'm pressing play on new beginnings, new music and movies. I'm just beyond grateful. So it looks like she has really finally removed herself from that messy situation and people are here for it. They have been leaving comments saying stuff like, honestly, Blueface didn't deserve to be in the room with Chrisean while she is giving birth. Nobody needs that nasty negative energy around a beautiful experience. Blueface is only publicly confessing his love for his baby mama and showering her with gifts because Chrisean is healing and moving on. A true narcissistic tactic, gaslighting one while trying to induce jealousy on the other. And Chrisean Rock has given birth surrounded by her family, and I'm just praying motherhood helps her heal from Blueface and all the trauma attached. And F that dumpling-shaped baby mom too, cause she a idiot. But it looks like Chrisean is finally healing and I'm here for it. But in the meantime, I want to know what y'all think about this messy situation. Do you think that she was right to protect her peas from Blueface, or do you think Blueface should have been in the room? Let me know what y'all think and I will see you in the next video.